Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
2 right here. 52. Check pass, check pass.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Blue draw Corkers.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
10-2 saw.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Room here to run. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Check the backer, check the backer. Protein spill. Let's go.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, high 7. Hit it.
Now back to throw. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Ready, ready. 30 base.
I got one, I got one.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On second down now. It's Cohen, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it third down.
And it's third down.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Smooth.
Mike 52. Mike 52. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey, Mike.
Be careful. Be careful.
They're going to look to throw.
Let him know. Let him know.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago. And they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get up. 180.
Mike Spopo. Come to my world. We want
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
So if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Check 31.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. That first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
6-6. Bullet high.
Check. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here comes Miller.
Run.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal. At the 2-yard line.
18 Gator.
2 right here. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full
After
strength.
1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Bears nothing.
Here we go. Set. 60 or.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Greystone travel.
Babies
They'll run forward to Rico. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jack Doyle, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going. Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A big run there by Johnson. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Red, up.
Now it's Trubisky.
Yeah, let's get sacked.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
But no to start out a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Yes, yes. Hey, orbit. 52. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
91.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Look at me. Door.
Shit.
Yo, go.
Hey, Mike 52. Hey, we got to get...
Hey, Echo.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Watch the screen.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because if you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Johnson running right. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
180. Move.
For you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Let's go.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Go. 15 line.
And the Bears 1st down.
Kill.
80 weapon. Hey, Foxtrot. 5.
On play action, they'll throw.
Here we go.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
1st down, Bears.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the run.
Hey, exit.
52's the mic. Watch Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch time.
Big Griffin.
Looking to throw.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Lions take over.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been the first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the 31, Trubisky, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated. And this will be caught at the 30. And this offense... to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 37-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get it into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Trubisky will throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
Ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming up?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Check 9. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Let's go.
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Other way.
Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away. And they're not doing it.
At the 22-yard line.
In your face.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position because 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be
and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, no, I was a kicker. You got to into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Ready? 60 out.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood.
52's the mic, boys, 52. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. 52's the mic. Watch Mike, watch Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long
Let go.
Back to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And now here is another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On the return is Cohen. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Bears take over.
At their own 37-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a jump.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 23. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs react, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They run with Harris. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Dustin Hopkins on for the field goal. 9-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears offense. Their next drive. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Go.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Team 6.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Lions on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Trubisky to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Check 37. Check 37.
They go play action with Trubisky. He's going to let this one go deep. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. They get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Eluding the pressure right. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Jalen Reeves made it. Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll look to throw. This is Miller, complete. They get 14 back, but it leads down to a 3rd down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Now!
Watch the slant. Motion, motion. 52's the mic, boys. 52.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
52.
Move.
Watch Mike.
Check. Down.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
My 52. On the ball. Hey, let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop it for a loss of 4. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. Well, that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
It's a party now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield.